We turn to new developments tonight in the case of an OnlyFans model accused of murdering her boyfriend. A new civil lawsuit claims that security guards stood outside of Courtney Clenny's apartment as she allegedly stabbed her boyfriend to death. And the suit claims that security for the Miami high-rise was notified of a fight between Courtney and Christian Obumseli, but stood outside of the door for 12 minutes, quote, doing nothing. Now, the model, who is better known by her 2 million social media followers as Courtney Taylor, maintains that she was acting in self-defense. Joining us now to discuss this case further is the attorney representing Christian's family, Kimberly Wald. Kimberly, thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Kimberly, it appears there is a long history of disturbances and complaints from neighbors. This couple was known to the building. Why do you think that duty of care was breached by security in this case?
So in this case, as you said, there was a long history. In fact, in the 3 months that this couple lived in the building, there wasn't a week that went by that security and the management company wasn't aware of a domestic violence dispute occurring, wasn't aware of Courtney committing a heinous act of violence against Toby during this 3 months period. And then culminating to the actual event on the date of his murder, the security company, the management company, received notice that very night that there was a fight going on, that it was a physical altercation occurring within that unit, to the extent that they called the police, that they dispatched their security company to go to the unit, to stand outside of the unit for 12 minutes and do absolutely nothing while Courtney was able to get away with committing this crime, with committing this murder.
You know, if anything, if this is a couple that regularly fights, why would the security guards intervene and rather than just think this is another fight that will resolve like every other? Or is the argument that it is their job to intervene every time they hear them arguing?
So it is their job to intervene, especially when they know the history of this particular couple and they know that it does get more violent every time. In this particular case as well, just a few days before this fight on the date of this murder, Courtney herself emailed the management company advising that she had recently been diagnosed with a personality disorder and that it was not medically treated. So at that point, once they already know about the history of this mental health, the history of this volatile, aggressive behavior, coupled with the fact that now they're on notice that she actually has a condition that is not being treated, they can't at that point stand by and do nothing. They have a duty to the residents, they have a duty to the guest and the other invitees in that building to make sure that everyone is safe and to remove known dangerous conditions. And that's exactly what Courtney was a known dangerous condition that they had an absolute obligation to protect Toby under that circumstance.
Now, she is claiming self-defense. She told police that he was abusive and that she fought back with a knife. Why do you think self-defense doesn't apply here?
There is no evidence at all that Toby and Christian Toby was abusive in any way whatsoever. In fact, the medical examiner for Miami-Dade County in this case said that it was a medical impossibility for that to be self-defense, for that type of a wound inflicted by that knife with that deep of a cut to be self-defense. It was clearly an act of murder, and it was an act of violence. There is no evidence, no witnesses, no testimony that will come out in the criminal case stating that this was self-defense.
Okay, Attorney Kimberly Wald, appreciate your time. Thanks for coming on the show.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.